Hello everyone, my name is Daffa Fakhrizaman, and today I will explain to you about the NGN or New Generation Network policy challenges that we face today. Okay, so first up, the what are NGN policies? What's the problem here? So to dive into this topic, we need to dissect it into two. The first one is from the regulation enforcer, the people behind these policies, and the policies itself. Okay, so first up, the enforcer. So when we're talking about the regulation enforcers, they're basically like the police of the NGN network. So we have two parts, the service regulator and the network regulator. So the service regulators, what they do is regulate the contents provided by the providers of each of the NGN network that we have. An example would be such as KPI or Kominfo. They act as a measure to help filter out the contents that the service provides. As for the network regulator, they mostly acts as the quality assurance of the network itself to make sure that each nodes and each satellites of the NGN network connects easily and with the same regulation and standards. Okay, so regarding the policies, we have the challenges here, um, which are divided into three parts: economic, access, and interconnection. So in economics, we have this thing called a price war and competition, and those two are usually interconnected. So basically, this happens when two companies that each provide the same sector, the same service, the similar service in the same sector in one market, and they both compete to gain the most market value or market share. And then we have the quality assurance, which is basically the quality of the service that the provider provides. And this is related to the price war, as in the price war, a company usually will drop their prices in order to gain more market share in the market. And with this, automatically, they will need to drop their quality too. And this can be a problem as it might be beneficial for the company, but it's bad for the users or for the customers. And the second one is the access. NGN network is basically have everything integrated and provided in one network. So infrastructure and uniformity is very important. And the problem here lies in the infrastructure. Not everywhere especially Indonesia, where there are various rural areas that even 4G signals is hard to get. Okay, and then there's interconnection, which is the integration itself of the NGN network. So there's cross-service, cross-platform integration, and switch to IP based. So cross-surface and cross-platform, I think is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, there are various service providers and various platforms that they use, but they're all interconnected by the NGN network, which allows for easier access by the user or customer. And as for the switch to IP based, that means we switch from the regular such as telephone line based network to a packet based network, which relies on the internet. Okay, next up. Now, how do we tackle these challenges? Do we actually have a future-proof solution that will last? Okay, so regarding the three main, like I said, regarding the three main challenges, there are also various solutions to this that have been provided to varying degree of success. And the first one is, of course, to counter the price war, we need to make a competition law, which is actually already in progress and actually already in action. where the government put policies to limit the amount of price drops that each company is allowed to make. This helps nurture other companies' growth and prevent monopoly. And the other is investing, which is pretty self-explanatory. The government helps in growing the investation, I'd say, climate in the country regarding certain sectors. And then there's the fiberization, and it connects with incentive, as NGN is a big network with a one big network. When a company provides a node or like an infrastructure, a part of an infrastructure in the NGN, they will receive incentive as this this part of the NGN that they provided will be able to be is able to be used by other companies. And then next up, there's the universal service obligation, which basically means every company in the NGN has to adhere to certain rules and certain standards that the policy upholds. This helps in, uh, like before mentioned, is quality assurance. And then lastly, there's the new address naming convention. Like for IP address, if we switch from the regular telephone line where we use telephone numbers, now we use emails, or now we use IP addresses. So that's the change of address naming convention. Okay, that is all from me. Thank you. Don't forget to like my video.